Wait your turn. That's the message from American Airlines to people who rush to board and get through their gate. So now they're testing out a new way to help put a stop to that and labeling people that jump in line as gate lice.
Gate lice. Okay, Chief Transportation Correspondent Maycay Beeler joins us now. Maycay, does this new testing work? And also, gate lice?
I know, it sounds really creepy. I don't know if y'all qualify. Let's see. So, yeah, no one likes passengers who attempt to board before their group has been called. Not only does it disrespect your fellow passengers, it contributes to boarding chaos. So, American Airlines has come up with a techie way to flag flyers who storm the gate ahead of their turn, I should say. All right, new software will give an audible warning alerting the gate agent and passengers within earshot, how embarrassing is that, with the correct group that you should be in. Well, American is in the early phase of testing this technology. In a statement, the airline said, the new technology is designed to ensure customers receive the benefits of priority boarding with ease and helps improve the boarding experience by providing greater visibility into the boarding progress for our team. American is testing the technology at the Albuquerque and Tucson airports, coming soon to Washington's DCA Reagan National. And if all goes well, it's likely going to come right here to Charlotte Douglas and airports nationwide.
Okay, Maycay, why haven't gate agents recognized these line jumpers before? I'm sure they notice it when they scan in, right?
Yeah, well, so many people are going by beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
And they don't always look at the group number. The gate agent doesn't always. Sometimes they do. But no, not always. So this is going to help them with an audible warning saying what the group should be, that you should be in.
Well, Maycay, what typically specifies which passengers should board in those first groups?
How much money you got? So, you know, if you pay for first class and priority. And of course, if you're a service person, bless you, we appreciate that, service members or people with disabilities or families, you would go first. But it's the priority members. You pay to sit in the front of the plane.
Right, we saw that coming up graphic there. It's like we saw our graphic system. They're trying to skip the line there too. But so it's public embarrassment is what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Like beep, and then you say, excuse me, sir, wait for your group. Next.
What are the most common reasons that people jump the line though?
I'm already laughing at this because I already know what's going on here.
I think the common reasons are you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
And I've seen that happen with some people, and I don't get mad. It's like an elderly person not paying attention. Let them go. Don't say, excuse me, that's not your group. You're not paying attention, you don't see what the group number is. Another one is some people feel entitled, not gonna wait. They wanna get up there. And really the most important reason probably, I gotta get in there so I have room in that overhead bin for my carry-on.
Well, what is the potential for passengers who resist and still try to board early?
So according to reports, it's going okay so far. Nobody has really,
Push back too much?
Pushed back too much. So far, so good. But again, people, they want to get on there to get that carry-on in the overhead bin.
Okay, so you said that you've experienced this and you kind of let people go there. Here's what I need, guys, is something to stop people from standing up when the plane lands.
Oh.
Come on, you go row by row, unless you have a connection that you have to get to, right?
Yeah.
Go row by row.
Typically, the flight attendant will say, please stay seated, so these folks.
Where's that technology, Maycay?
I know, it's so frustrating.
I will say 2 weeks ago, I boarded towards the end of a group ahead of me. And I got up there before they called my group, and the guy scanned it, and he looked at me and was like, man, go ahead, Will.
Go ahead. Not so long, because
hopefully the alarm doesn't go off anymore.
Boarding group 5, Will Lewis.
Gate lice. Gate lice.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, Maycay.